Watch how I do it, I demonstrate. Ooh, I ain't gotta move, I renovate. I don't really pray, I meditate, yeah. I ain't gotta jump, I levitate. Always on time, I'm never late.
Hi, welcome to Afterwards. If you're new here, I come in 3 flavors, real, raw, and ridiculous. I'm gonna tell you up front, not every therapist is a healer, not every healer is a clinician, and not every clinician will minister to your soul. I hope that you found the guidance you're seeking. First out, 6th house, Virgo, analysis, habits, health, reproduction. Ninth house, Sagittarius, culture, travel, religion, philosophy, higher education. Next, 1st house, intellect, I am. Waxing crescent moon at the center of this reading. Ooh, something's coming in. 3rd house, Gemini, communications, the lovers, twins, mirroring effect. New moon. Last but not least, Saturn, upside down, affiliated with Capricorn. But Saturn is about lessons learned. Ooh, somebody did not learn their lesson then. Okay, let's see. Maybe something's over. Maybe you completed a cycle and you've learned a lesson because there is a new moon. I'm on the right side of this reading right now, right? 3rd house. Oh, you learned a lesson in love. That's beautiful. What is that lesson in love? I don't know. Let's look into it, okay? If we're talking about the 6th house, we're talking about Virgo, right? We're talking about the Virgin in a very literal sense, right? And a Sagittarius. And then the 1st house. Okay. So we're talking about somebody who, I don't know your life, so bear with me here. This is what's coming through. I'm talking about somebody who, when they met someone, they had a lot of innocence to them. Actually, it was that innocence that attracted the person to them, right? And that person was more skilled than you. So I'm talking about you actually being manipulated in a relationship where you lost yourself in that relationship, right? Waxing crescent moon, wax on, wane off, means that you're actually coming back into who you are at this point in time. So much so that you've gotten much clearer in your boundaries about love and understand that it's something that must require you to show up, not to just be led. Hello, somebody. Okay. In addition to that, it's like you get a full reset, right, of new emotions. You're not afraid anymore. You must have been healing for a hot minute, like a hot ass minute. This is really quick. Yeah, I don't know your life, but here's what I get. Lesson learned. You don't have to repeat that. If anything, you're attracting the type of lovers you deserve at this point, but you also need to be with people who are emotionally going to enrich you. You have so much depth to you. You need someone that draws that out of you. So whoever you're going to be in this next relationship with, they're going to have to be able to mirror back to you your deeper emotions. Where am I getting that from? I'm getting that from what you didn't do the first time, right? So that's Saturn upside down. The first relationship, what you learned was like you didn't speak up for yourself. You kind of just let shit happen. You soak in your feelings about, I don't know, you all know your life, okay? But you could have done a lot of shit differently. You realize that now. But it's almost like, had you not have gone through that experience, and you could have very well been with the Sagittarius, right? But had you not have gone through that experience, yeah, it's so funny I said that, right? Did you produce so are you an Aries, this person is Sagittarius, and you guys have a child together? Because that, remember, these aren't actual, so it's the 1st house, the 9th house, and the 6th house. They're only houses on the left side, okay? And then we've got third house. So we're talking about all of the houses, right? Like definitely like the things that, you know how the house has it represents something, okay? So we're not talking about the actual zodiac signs. We're talking about where they're housed, like they're where they're housed in your natal chart, okay? So you may want to look into like, where's the sixth house in your natal chart? So what's going on in that house? You can find this at astro.com. If you've never looked into it before, you don't necessarily have to buy a membership of sorts. Somebody needs to know that. I don't know your life. Okay, moving forward. Let me get back to where I was going. Third house. That's the house of communications, okay? Then we've got the new moon, right? When you're talking about the moon, right? A lot of times, Cancer rules the house, right? It rules home, family, possession, lineage, okay? So if I'm talking to you about communications, it's like, aw, you are trying to establish something for your lineage legacy. You're building legacy, right? You've learned some powerful lessons. You can't, like, you know too much at this point. You can't go backwards, right? Powerful lessons. Like that shit's, all that shit from the past is over. I don't know who needs to hear this. I don't know who's lingering. I don't know why you're lingering. It's like the whole new world is in front of you and you just, it's like the universe is trying to drag your ass into a new reality and you, resistance is futile, my friend. I don't know you don't know your life, but look, it's coming in. It's like coming in, whether you're ready or not, it's coming in. Okay, you're going to get the new house, you're going to get the new family, you're going to get the communication that you deserve, but it's going to be a love worthwhile. You called it in, you begged for it, you spent nights crying and praying and recognizing that the shit that you was in wasn't really it wasn't what it's supposed to be. It didn't give what it was supposed to give. You realize that. Ooh, I'm not mad. But somebody just like, bitch, you don't know my life. I keep trying to tell you, I don't know your life, okay? I just know what comes through these cards. I had other shit to do. And quite frankly, I'm sore as fuck because it doesn't matter. My workout was just not hitting today. And I'm tired. I'm sick of waking up early. Yeah, so talking about being tired and being sick of some shit, that sounds so familiar, right? It's almost like whoever this person is coming in, you're going to be so, like, you're going to have so much ease in the conversation talking to them. It's just, first of all, you have people checking for you like they see you as somebody they want to say. It's like you've never dealt with healthy before. I don't know, you all know your life, right? But healthy emotions, healthy communication, relationships that actually, you know, discuss direction. It's okay. It's okay to dive deep into that. Now, some of you will be like, that ain't for me. That don't resonate. Believe it or not, for a lot of people, it will. It will resonate for a lot of people. No more settling. You can't settle no more, okay? You ain't got to be with Joe Blow from down the street because that's what's available to you, right? No. If you want that motherfucking CEO who work at X, Y, and Z, honey, bunches of votes. Go get with the CEO who work at X, Y, and Z. What does it take to do that? Obviously, some changes. Some changes have to be in play. What kind of changes? I don't know. New habits, right? We got that sixth house here, right? This is a house of habits. Healthy habits. You're going to have to establish some healthy habits, okay? Something, you know, something different about dealing with high-value men. Something different about dealing with high-value women. Right? They usually come to the table like they're not going to be doing all that extra shit, right? And nobody wants to play mind games and all that other cray-cray. Why am I saying play mind games? Because Sagittarius is a playful-ass creature, and the Aries is usually somewhere around the mind, okay? So you're talking about exploring your thoughts around, you know, what these new healthy habits need to be for this new relationship to really flourish, because it is coming in. Either you're ready for it or you're not, but the growth will happen, right? Virgo, sixth house, right? So reproduction, right? Growth. You know, baby's got to grow 9 months inside, okay? So you're coming out of that, like, what do you call that? I want to say incubation stage, but it's really just coming out of, like, you just, like, literally the last 9 months have been so transformative to you, okay? Like, it has stretched you. I've stretched you. I don't know your life, okay? But sometimes that happens. Sometimes We got a lot going on around us, but it is relationships that are just like our fucking kryptonite, okay? I don't know, you don't know that. And I get the really strong impression. I'm not even talking to a female. I'm talking to a male. I'm talking to a dude who you got exactly what you prayed for right in front of you, and you can't even open your mouth to speak. It's like, what's wrong, bro? What's wrong? Too good to be true? Or maybe it's what you deserve, but you could lose it. Don't ever think that because you manifested something that it's owed to you. Why do people always call the most inopportune times? Actually,